Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the full moon energies reading for the full moon in Cancer on January 6th. And this reading is for the energies in and around the full moon on January 6th and leading up until the new moon on January 21st. 2002. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also would like to remind everybody that you can check out the new moon readings that I offer here. You can also check out the beginning of the month and the middle of the month readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And feel free to drop a comment, and a big thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what are the energies in and around the full moon in Cancer on January 6th and leading up until January 21st. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. While there's moments of silence, do pay attention to anything that you see within your mind's eye, or you might hear something within yourself. A strong emotion may bubble to the surface. You may smell something that reminds you of something, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. So we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy, and so your energy is very much a part of this reading. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to that. All right. Thank you. All right. We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, and at the bottom, we have the Sun card. So beginning this moon cycle in leading up until the new moon on the 21st, we're really moving forward, feeling very creative at this time, embarking new avenues of creativity and expression, and really moving forward with a lot of beauty and really holding our cup of love that we have to share with the world. We're really holding this high. Now, when we do this, we kind of put ourselves out there, which can be difficult at times. And so when we may not be receiving the reception for our creativity that we expected or that we want, or perhaps we have heard nothing and we don't know, or this hasn't come out yet, and whatever you're working on, and so the worry about how this may be received is kind of what's taking place here. So you may be having some restless nights over this creative endeavor. There's definitely some worry or some anxiety surrounding it, but this definitely weighs on you, or us as a collective. But we have the King of Swords. So as we move forward through this moon cycle, we find more mental clarity, and it's really the truth that this mental clarity brings really washes out this Nine of Swords energy. And at the bottom, we find ourselves in the Sun energy. Excuse me. Again, with this truth exposing these falsities. There's a false narrative taking place within us, and this truth is coming in and cutting that out. And when it does, we definitely experience this enlightenment of the Sun card. And with this out of the way, it really opens up the path for us to move forward towards our success with a lot of happiness and warmth and having this exuberance about our journey here. Also moving forward with this lightness of being and this open-hearted energy here. We'll get a little bit more information. Please give us 3 cards for what are the full moon energies for the full moon in Cancer on January 6th and leading up until January 21st. Ooh. All right, 3 cards, please. So something is definitely coming to an end, and I feel like it is this false narrative that we tell ourselves. And this false narrative has a lot to do with how we think that people perceive us. It does appear that it is false. Whatever worries that are out there about that is false. All right. So, like I said, we have the 9 of Swords, or I said nine, we definitely have the 9 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card, and at the bottom we have the King of Pentacles here. So, definitely this old narrative as we jump from 9 to 10, we're definitely... This this cycle is definitely coming to its completion, and this is coming to an end. And with every ending, there's the dawning of a new day here. So definitely this old cycle of the way that we perceive ourselves and the way that we think others perceive us is kind of coming to an end here, or at least there's an opportunity to release these this outdated or false narrative. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the ending of this is really this gift from the divine that will allow us to embark on this new journey as this is what we need to walk out this garden gate onto our new path of abundance here. So this truth that's coming in is really being sent to you by the Spirit, by the divine, however you word that, whatever your verbiage is or path for that. And then we have the Fool. So again, this ending, getting what we receive to embark on this new journey, and then the Fool card marking new journeys, new beginnings, and the necessity to take a leap of faith when this comes in from the divine. There will be a sense when this comes to an end and you have this new perspective of yourself of, this release from this is temporary, but it's like once something has been seen, it can't unbe seen. It can't not be seen. There is a leap of faith required from this new truth about yourself, and that these worries that you have about how people perceive you is just something that the mind is spinning. There's not actually any truth in it. Now, to move forward, it's definitely going to take some discipline on your part, because there is an opportunity you could drift back into this old mindset of yourself, given the right circumstances. So the divine is giving you what you need to embark on these new circumstances that are going to have a new vibration. And there's not really going to be space for this in this new vibration here, but it is going to take discipline on your part to stay on your path and don't go back to this old path, because this old path was not even pleasant. It actually was keeping you from your divine destiny, your divine expression here. So moving forward appears to be essentially the only option here. We must move forward at this time if we want to progress. And again, headed towards wealth and abundance here. Now, wealth and abundance isn't always about monetary gain. Wealth has a lot to do with how you feel about your experience. And abundance all depends on what you consider abundant. So it's going to be a little different for everybody. All right, please give us 3 cards. What do we need to be mindful of, keep a watchful eye out for, take note of, or potentially watch our backs for the full moon energies on January 6th and leading up until January 21st, 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. Thank you. All right. We have the 6 of discs, the Eon card, the Hangman, and the Princess of Swords. So the 6 of discs or pentacles, they call this success, but this also speaks of giving, receiving, sharing, things of this nature. Definitely, if we're worried about other people's opinions of us or our creative endeavors, we are definitely giving those people too much power in our reality. So you take that back. Your opinion is the only opinion that should matter about yourself. It really doesn't matter what other people think about you at the end of the day. But there may also be something that you are giving to a situation, people, a place that has kind of run its course, and the Spirit is kind of saying, pull back from giving to that, and your intuition already knows what you may be giving too much to. And then we have the Eon card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. This is also known as the Judgment card. But there's definitely this new era for us as we move forward. And I feel like the past, all of December was about change. The last moon was about change. And now we're really getting this message of this new eon, this new period, this new time and energy that we're stepping into. We're stepping into this new energy and out of this old energy. And there's this process of rebirth, and I feel like we have gone through those birthing pains in the past month or so, and now we are being born here. So there's definitely also this awakening taking place in this as well. Then we have the Hangman, so definitely getting this new perspective of yourself, seeing yourself in this new light. Is also asking us to surrender this old narrative. A lot of times, like when our system becomes our brain and our chemicals become addicted to a certain situation or a certain chemical release, whether that be our artificial release due to substances or chemical release due to situation, over time, if we experience that for long enough, we subconsciously then begin to create situations for us to feel more of that. Even if it's unpleasant, our body becomes addicted to that chemical equilibrium. And so we are surrendering and letting go of this this past way of doing that, of being caught in that cycle. So we're definitely breaking these old patterns. And it's kind of like we've gone through the metamorphosis, just like these birthing pains, and now it's time for us to spread our wings and take flight here. It's like we've been, the past month and a half, we've been prepared for this time period right now in order for us to spread our wings. And at the bottom, we have the Princess of Swords. So this is definitely asking us to be mindful of our kind of sharp energy, perhaps sharp reactions to things. But this is also asking us to choose our battles wisely. That doesn't mean we have to walk around being extra meek or anything like that. We're not a pushover. So we choose our battles wisely, and we don't let our emotions control the outcome or the response. We want to stay on top of our emotional state. All right. How do we best utilize the energies of this full moon in Cancer on January 6th? How do we best utilize the energy of the full moon? Thank you. 2 more, please. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. 1 more, please. All right, we're going to leave it with 2 unless you want 1 more out here. All right. Okay, thank you. Another Sun card. So how do we best utilize the energy of the full moon? We have the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Sun card again, and at the bottom we have the World card. So it's kind of similar to the new moon reading. As with the Knight of Wands, the Spirit is really asking us to lean into this energy and lean into this adventure, if you will, and take inspired action towards this new, whatever, and then with the 8 of Pentacles, whatever craft you have been utilizing, learning about, it's saying continue to do that. And it feels like now is the season where these practices that may have felt like there was some juice missing from them in the past month. They're really going to be kicked up a notch. It's like there's been some too much slack in the line, and now it's starting to get taut. And so these practices that you're doing are receiving this level up. So again, it's saying lean into these practices because they are leading to this sun energy again, to this success, this joy, vitality of energy. But also there's an element of fun that's coming into your practice, whereas in the past month or so, it's not been so fun. In the past month or so, your practice may have felt a little labored without receiving the dividends that you expected back, but that is changing now here, provided we lean into these practices now, because it is leading to the success of the Sun card here. And at the bottom, we have the World card. So this moon is definitely marking a successful completion of a past cycle, and we, provided we lean into this, we're coming into our fulfillment and this higher level of achievement in our practice here. So it's like the past couple, and this is just the image I'm being shown, is the past month or so. It's like a blanket or a blindfold has been put on us, energetically speaking, and it's like we've collectively had a hard time navigating these energies and finding the extra oomph of energy to our practice or our magic or things like that, and that. This is saying that cycle of that shadow period is coming to its successful completion as we are now emerging out of this. And for a lot of us, as we emerge out of this, we're also shedding these shadows that bubbled up over the past month or so. And again, I do apologize for the glare right there. Please give us 3 cards. How can we best harness the energy and the power of this full moon in Cancer on January 6th, 2023? How can we best harness the power of the moon here? The Ace of Swords. All right. The World card again. All right, we'll take them. This one hit first. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords, the World card, the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Cups. At the bottom, we have the 4 of Swords. So, again, with this lean into the energy kind of vibration with the cards here, is asking us to lean into this successful completion, lean into the fulfillment, definitely feel this level of achievement of just having made it through the past month or so. But really coming strong with truth, your truth, speaking the truth, acting in truth is definitely a good way to harness this. Being about your truth when the truth hits, accept it. There may be some resistance to it of like maybe this is wishful thinking when the truth comes in, because this truth is going to be bright, and there may be this disbelief from this old program. But definitely pay attention to the truth, because it brings with it a major breakthrough in success here. And then we have the World card again. So this is the success of this completion. There is a debt that has been paid and fulfilled with this past cycle here. And now we can integrate these things and step into this new. It's like this garden gate is like a porthole. We're being given what we need to step into this new energy, this new cycle, this new eon. This world card can also definitely be seen as this porthole. And then we have the wow. So my voice is going out. There's definitely something that needs to be communicated. Wow. So there may be areas where the past month or so you have skirted topics, or maybe not brought things up because of the holidays, or whatever. There's many reasons why people do these things, and it's asking this full moon is a great time to re-engage with these topics in conversation, and that the timing is right for these things to be dealt with in a balanced kind of way. And then we have the Three of Cups. So I always see the Three of Cups as a ritualistic kind of card. And this is definitely a collaboration, a pooling of energy. So you may be engaged in some level of communal practice or ritual here on the new moon, or you may just be gathering with friends. But it does appear that this truth and this energy is very much going to be part of the topic, and to lean into these areas of conversation, because there's going to be greater truth that emerges here. And we have the Eight of Cups here. So there's definitely a walking away of this old energy. We have to willingly walk away from this energy. And it does feel like for the majority of us, we are stepping away from that. But the stepping away from this is also part of harnessing the power of this moon for progress. And I know this is easier said than done, but you can do this. At the bottom, we have the Four of Swords. So this is definitely an excellent time for meditation. If you've felt like you're running a little thin with this new perspective, you might want to give yourself some time to recoup your energy as the weekend draws near. And really contemplate what you have overcome and how the energy is shifted. To really look at it in these moments of meditation solidifies this in our reality. And it makes it harder to waver from this new energy. And again, I apologize for the glare right there. Please give us 3 cards. What else would you like to let us know about the full moon and the energies in and around the full moon on January 6th and leading up until the new moon on January 1st? 3 cards, please. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. King of Swords again, and the Eight of Wands. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So we have 2 sevens right away. So we are moving forward with this greater level of confidence, especially when we realize all these self-deprecating thoughts that we had about ourselves and that we were projecting onto others about their opinions of us. Were actually false. This definitely brings us more confidence. And we have the Seven of Wands here. So we have definitely persevered past and through this past moon cycle. It does appear that there will be some things that we will have to persevere through this one, but this cycle is going to be a lot smoother and a lot more enriching in a brighter way than the past cycle or two. Especially now that we see that this is a false, we're definitely going to be in a protective stance against going back to this old energy. We're kind of shoring ourselves up from being drawn into this old. So this is what we're protecting ourselves against, is going back to this old. And it's really this truth that we receive from this certain level of mental clarity. And he has this, I believe it's a crow on his shoulder, receiving these messages from the Spirit is also going to be part of this truth that we receive moving forward. And again, with the Eight of Wands, with this communication from the Spirit, is definitely going to play a part in this. But also this communication and leading into this truth and this pooling of energies, and really kind of taking some of these things out and talking about them, dusting them off. There's definitely something that needs to be communicated, and I feel like part of that also is going to reveal, like, oh, these things I thought about myself, or that I thought people thought about me, are completely false. And this conversation in and around the new moon is going to really help with that. I also feel like with the Eight of Wands, this full moon is really going to have us feeling like the energies are really speeding up. It's like since the last, probably since the last full moon, it's kind of like this rubber band has been pulled back, and it's like time is like, it feels like it's moving slow. Circumstances feel like they're moving slow. It feels like nothing is going to budge on it. And then this energy of the full moon comes. It's like somebody releases this rubber band and it's goes flying. This is kind of the energy that's kind of coming in for us to ride. But it's like we have to lean into it. Otherwise we get tumbled. Oh. And then at the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So we are shifting our view to this more long-term kind of stance. And now that we find ourselves in this kind of this garden of this Fool and this Sun energy, we're really cultivating this. We're like, oh, this is what I can grow. And so we're really hunkering down and cultivating this new vibration that we find ourselves in. All right. What would you like to leave everyone with for the energies of the full moon in Cancer on January 6th and leading up until the new moon on January 21st. 3 cards, please. The Knight of Swords. Page of Wands. That's too many. Don't worry, if those are meant to come out, they'll come out again. 1 more, please. Okay, we'll take them. Knight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom, again, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So on the energies of this full moon, things begin to move very fast. It's like we start out with this Knight of Cups here, and we're kind of clippity-clopping along, and then this full moon hits, and all of a sudden we are racing forward, driven towards our success. We know that in this new vibration, on this new path, that success is ours, but we have to ambitiously lean into this energy. We have to go for it. Then we have the Page of Wands. So it's like the gates are wide open for us. We have endless potential, and we only find more freedom as we release the old. So releasing the old seems to be the key factor here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Where was that? Knight of Wands. So the Spirit is really asking us to embrace this adventure, and the importance of taking inspired action, leaning into this, taking action towards this new energy, but with this new energy, if that makes sense. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So really nurturing this new energy, and utilizing what we have at hand. This Queen of Pentacles is not reaching outside of herself. She is just focused on what she has right there in her grasp. She's not focused on this bunny rabbit off in the distance. It's all about what she has currently at hand. And so adopting that approach to this new energy, because I feel like in the past there's been a lot of reaching for over here and over there, and if I only had that, and if I only could do that, and if my life was a little different, then I'd do this. But now in this new energy, you're focusing on what you do have at hand to achieve your dreams, instead of feeling this sense of lack by focusing outward. You're focusing inward. And it is that is actually this gift from the divine, that you are the gift. And it's like the divine is giving you this knowledge, this truth, and that this is all that you need on this path is you. You are the prize here. We have the Justice card. So again, coming in with this truth energy, this moon cycle is very much about truths coming to light, following your truth, realizing the truths of the situation, and because of these truths, finding more balance and equilibrium. And this mental clarity that we find really allows us the mental space to take responsibilities for some energetic aspects of our reality that we thought were out of our control. Here we have the Temperance card. So again, finding this balance, finding ourselves on our purpose, finding this greater connection with our spirit guides, coming into harmony with those energies, and really moving forward with this open heart and our intuition really lit up here. And like I said earlier, this metamorphosis where we're being asked to spread our wings and take flight into this new day. Here again, we have the Knight of Cups, so really moving forward with this creativity energy. You could almost see the activities of the Temperance Angel as this creative alchemical process. this is kind of what you're moving forward with whatever you've created is kind of like this. You've brought two things together, and this is where this worry, because this worry kind of bubbles up because you are kind of mixing these two things together, and you're worried about how both camps will receive this here. But you are moving forward with a lot of grace here. So you have divine grace on your path. And whatever you are creating, and especially as we move into this energy, is just like brimming with this natural beauty, whatever you're working on here. Oh, I saw it. All right. Then we have the King of Cups. So again, finding more emotional balance as we navigate into the future towards the 21st here, and really doing so with a lot of compassion here for others around us, and for our own story. We're not looking back at our past and being like, gosh, geez. We're having compassion for these aspects of ourselves, and integrating these shadows seems to be highly important. And with whatever this truth that comes in, you're being very diplomatic with yourself, in the sense of, yes, this truth seen from this new perspective definitely makes sense. And, perhaps I had myself all wrong in the way that people were taking me. Seems to be what this is talking about. And I saw what was underneath, so I have to take. We have the Emperor. All right. We have the Emperor. So, provided we lean into this energy of the new moon and we embrace this new while integrating the past, accepting these truths when they come in, really has us in the seat of authority in our life. We're in flow with the law and order of the universe and of ourself. And this moon, the last moon, and the moon before it, the past month and a half, this has all been this process of the universe, the divine, attempting to give us this energetic promotion in life. There's an up level taking place, but it has taken some time because these things cannot go with us on this up level. These Nine of Swords kind of energies, because it's, at least for now, the way that the energies are moving is that there's really not room for these, and energetically, this type of energy just doesn't fit. So, all right. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. I hope this reading finds everyone well. This actually looks really great. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching, however you're taking this in. It really does mean so much. And again, everyone, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.